Spike Team, the fabulous women's volleyball team of Evertown. The girls are completing their journey of personal growth and team building. During the English tournament, the Spikes qualified for the Student Youth Olympics. Now their goal is to win the gold medal. In the first series, the Spikes rekindled the torch of Olympia and brought back the ancient values of sportsmanship to Evertown. In the second series, they found the cauldron. Now it's up to them to find the lost temple, to bring together the triptych, consisting of the cauldron, the torch, and the lost temple, in order to bring hope and sportsmanship to the whole world. 1 year after these events, we find the girls on a sailboat in beautiful Sardinia. They're preparing for the Student Youth Olympics, but many things have changed. There is a new girl, Francie, who will play libero. But more importantly, there is great tension between the girls and Lucky, since he agreed to coach the Evertown men's team. Reluctantly, Susan has told Lucky about the events of the past year, her carefree summer, the bitter autumn when Lucky backed away from the Spikes, the opening of her mother's vegan restaurant, and the opening of Vito and Nonorina's restaurant. But most importantly, Lucky's treason. But exactly what kind of treason? Susan didn't blame him for agreeing to coach the men's team. So what could it be? Perhaps we will discover this during Anne Mary's story. Now it's her turn to tell us about the past year.
Studied as an engineer, was the only one to make room for younger fashion, pairing short skirts to heelless shoes and white.
The 80s saw a complete redefinition of the role of the stylist, not just simply a good artist.
In the style office, the chief executive designer is the head and will be making decisions on their weight, their texture, rub them, crumple them. You must understand how they react to work on 4 seasons. The retailers have already delivered summer. We are about to deliver the winter pre-collection. In the showroom, when the office chooses a theme, the choice of materials will factor in just as much as the
3 or 4 designers just for the dresses, 1 for shoes, another for accessorial leather goods like bags and wallets, etc.
There is an army of laborers just as prepared. You must know the producing phase in order to understand the work of those coming after
You're a
you.
thief! You took this insert in piqué from me! Get away from me!
You wouldn't know a piqué if it hit you in the face! Oh no! Sorry! I'm so sorry! How clumsy of me! Today I picked the buttons for almost all the dresses. I'm really behind with accessories and invites.
Don't forget mine, please.
Are you kidding? You'll be the first to get it. I thought I was good, but all the other girls are doing some genius stuff. I have to double down.
I can't take it anymore. Pitiful runway, sore feet, broken back.
Forget it. It's worth it. We're going to be totally famous, darling.
Oh, yes, maybe. And anyway, I miss my mom.
Go. No, sorry, stop. It's better if Jacqueline comes in first. Jacqueline, can you be ready for this entrance?
No! Oh my god, I love you! Chris, guess who will be wearing my collection on the runway? Mark Kelnoff and Shara Getchwin!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It wasn't me.
When I get my hands on you, you'll be my new human Kevin, I pincushion. wanted to give you the invite tonight.
please
Will you be
stop.
around later? No, wait. Hold still.
Who's moving? Am I still enough for you? Oh?
Open it.
If your collection's as good as this invite, then you've already won.
Oh.
Nervous?
Well, I'm not so nervous about the runway. It's more about the award. I mean, this experience has been great, but to win a stage in Italy? No. I gotta learn to be content. And as they say, it's the spirit that counts, right? Not if you won, but how you played the game. But winning is so nice. Oh, please, I'm losing it. I'm going to jump. Ugh, goodbye, cruel world.
I won't let you! At least wait until you're sure you didn't win.
Jacqueline, remember that change. Careful with the dress. Marcel, the music.
It's crazy out there. It's full of photographers, journalists, celebs, and just plain people.
Okay, let's begin.
You're Godzilla.
Did you do that on purpose?
And Mary.
Here we go. Bonjour, mes amis. Go! It's either do it now or hide in a cave for the rest of my life.
I have the jury's verdict. The winner of the stage of the High Fashion Academy of Paris is none other than...
Congratulations, Anne-Mary.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. Thank you 1,000 times. Thanks to you, I'm living this dream. I feel like I'm in a fairy tale.
No, it's all thanks to your talent, and...
What about Julio?
Oh, you really don't know? Well, then I have to start from the beginning. You remember our enthusiasm at the beginning, don't you? Well, it was exactly that same energy that led me to the runway.
Presenting the champions, the undefeatable Spikes! Let's hear it!
And here are our champions. Such thrills they gave us.
I can't believe it. She actually dares to show up?
At least now we know she didn't drown in Camelot.
She's like a weed. She keeps coming back.
Their victory is contagious, but Evertown also deserves a male team, and one that can compete in the top championship.
I also join in complimenting these girls, even though I previously supported a different team.
Yeah, the dried roses. No, the black
How funny you are! But as I was saying, as a citizen of Evertown and a sports person myself,
Even Julio on the airplane.
what?
I cannot believe it.
Go, Spike Team!
Is she insane? How dare she? After this one, I can say I've seen them all. Give her an Oscar. She's my new idol. Look at Aaliyah.
I'm the first one to.
Have you tried these cherries together with the cheeses? They're incredible. Posh place.
I've never been here before.
Me neither. And I feel like I've been missing out. I didn't even know it existed.
I know this place like the back of my hand, but I've never been the guest of honor.
True that. Would you have imagined such a welcome?
Anne-Mary, can you come here a minute?
Huh?
Anne-Mary, do you know Stuart Francie and his wife? They are the inventors of a revolutionary type of engine.
It's my pleasure, and this is Julio.
Encantado, mi querida.
Petroleum scratches a certain itch, but my passion is something else. When I was young, I also used to play volleyball. I was a spiker, of some skill too. But it was a different sport. The rules were tough.
Come with me, Anne Mary. I simply have to introduce you to someone.
Let me tell you.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Mrs. Matsubara,
Oh.
I wanted to introduce you to Anne Mary.
Mrs. Matsubara, I adore your work. It's just wonderful. I have one of your bags with bamboo inserts, so magnificent. Why are you in Evertown?
I met Charlie in Tokyo. He always told me, come to Evertown, come to Evertown. So, here I am.
The English girls were a delight. I left behind a lot of friends from Bright Star. The whole tournament was elegantly organized. The atmosphere was incredible. It felt like being at the Olympics. Hello!
Rufus!
Hi,
Good
girls.
boy. Always slobbery.
You can't stay for even a minute, honey?
I wish I could, sweetie, but duty calls. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Goofball. See you tonight.
Yeah! Aren't you tired of volleyball yet?
Never!
Go on, Anne Mary. Execute a float jump serve. Hand flat like an iron. Make Mark's forearm stretch for it. Anne Mary, we're not training anymore. Pick a direction. Be more reactive with those ankles. Use those calf muscles. Tighten your hips. Your block should be invasive. Mess up your opponent's hairdo. Make her think about it. And Mary, do you think you're getting a manicure? The middle hitter on block is capable of taking countermeasures to roof the attacking middle hitter. 3 balls in a row with blockers ready. Beth on block.
Okay, throw me a rope. Try another float jump serve. Okay, Patty, wherever you want to put it. Head.
Huh. Vito! Trays should be flipped by receiving players, not by waiters.
One more. Susan, move!
Lucky! What are you teaching these kids? Ancient Egyptian techniques? They're like mummies on defense!
The Beckers are with me tomorrow night. Remember them? I introduced you to them last week at the golf club.
I met so many people, I get them all mixed up. And they were all dressed the same. Who can tell them apart?
Dressed the same? Ah, there's so much you have to learn.
He comes here every August for the holidays. I can't wait. Mr. Silverstone.
Are you the only ones here?
Hi, Lucky. The others are coming in a sec. Who is your hot friend there?
What do you mean, who is he? He's Karch Karai, the one and only. In volleyball, he's won all there is to win.
Yup, and now, girls, it's once again time to raise the bar in our training.
The attacker is the right arm of a team and cannot afford to waste opportunities offered to her by the setter. This is the Spike philosophy. With an easy ball, there's a maximum risk of attack. With a shot of mid-difficulty, the risk of attack cannot be foreseen. Used well-placed spikes effectively, and our constant back-and-forth rotation becomes our best defense. With a difficult shot, you can't afford mistakes. Keep the ball coming ferociously at the player who wants to fight back, thus extending our offense. And just like the great Doug Beal used to say, better the ball.
Spike it!
And Mary, make sure you jump in response to the attacker. Don't show in advance where you have decided to block. Wait until her feet are planted in the sand. If she's strong and concentrated so that her torso is on a diagonal, jump in front of her and cut her off on the diagonal, jumping after her. Then, Signal to the defenders, 1 for diagonal or 2 for parallel. You can steal centimeters by diving to the ball before it lands.
Easy for me.
There's a golf demonstration next week at the golf club. Do you want to go?
What should I wear? No way I'm getting into a pair of those pleated pants and a pom-pom hat.
Relax, just put on a polo.
Hey, it's Vito! Vito! Is that some kind of new oven?
Huh? Oven? What are you talking about? This is a mess. I have 6 pizzas to deliver to Oak in Maine, and they'll get cold if I can't get this truck to go, and then I'm gonna lose the client.
I know that address. Give me the pizzas. Go, Rufus! Unleash the beast inside you!
Wow! If this works, this is a genius idea. Environmentally friendly pizza delivery.
Not bad, Aunt Mary, but you need to widen your stance a bit. Julio, your swing is perfect. Is it really your first time?
My champion here excels in all sports. His problem is more about picking out the right clothes to wear. So, how did it go?
I'm a bad joke at golf, but I'm very happy that my dad has become a club member.
I'm happy too. I always found the club boring, but since you're here now...
I'm sorry. And Mary.
Do you know my Kevin? He just came back from France. He gives golf lessons like a pro.
I'm hopeless. I curve my back too much. I invert my hands. I don't open.
Well, if you haven't killed anyone yet, that's great.
Let's go sit down. Kevin. What a silly name. So very 90s.
Bye.
That will support the new kennel expenses.
7,500. 8,000 to that man. Can I get 9,000? And now a beautiful colt. Awarded to Madam Ruskin.
Yeah!
Nice tie.
You're happy, huh? Maybe we should get you a new outfit for the next event. They all know this one by heart now. And anyway, it's August. Madam Ruskin!
We've all been in this together. That'll never change, okay?
Well, gee, I guess this is a good opportunity for you. That's true. Go on, Lucky. Congratulations, Lucky.
3 cheers for Lucky.
Congratulations. And Luther is a great coach. Bye, guys. We're going. I guess we'll see you Wednesday at school. What a drag. School is starting again.
Bye, girls. Julio, are you coming to the club Saturday? There's that thing with the bonsai master.
Sorry, I better not. I'm swamped. Maybe we could go for an ice cream tomorrow afternoon?
It's getting a little cold for ice cream.
True that. Summer is over.
And not just summer.
What?
How about taking a walk on the beach? Now.
Oh boy, you're killing me.
We tried.
Yeah, but we just don't belong together.
We're completely different, and it's not fair for me to force you to do things you don't want to do.
I did things willingly.
Yeah, I know. But for how long would you tolerate coming to the country club? And I love that environment.
I will always have great affection for you, Aunt Mary. It's been the best summer of my life.
Same for me.
Yes, I believe. My cousin organizes stages in Paris, Lyon, and Cannes. I'll ask him.
But I just can't imagine my father letting me. Oh well, thank you, Kevin.
Let me try first, then we'll think about your dad.
You don't even know how huge this is for me. My parents always thought fashion was a tantrum, a phase. Now they know I'm serious about it. And it's all thanks to you, Kevin. Goodbye.
Kevin! Yeah, Kevin and fashion, fashion and Kevin.
Right, and volleyball? How long has it been since you last trained?
I would say it's not really a problem of yours, right? And anyway, just to satisfy your curiosity, I found a team in France.
They told me one of the girls from the Spike team was here in Paris.
Even if my fingers were riddled with holes from those pins, nothing would keep me from playing.
This is the address. I shall be waiting for you on the field.
So cheer up. Volleyball is still in my life, and Luther is a great trainer. We do proper, serious sessions, just like the pros, like when he taught us the attacking signals.
Tonight, ladies, we'll work on individual and paired blocks. Roll the video, Phil. The block, part 1.
Today, and with a little help from my model, we will design some individual blocking techniques that will help us fix the holes in our defense. Eyes on the other side of the field. Your feet must move in parallel and rapidly. And Mary, who likes ballerinas, will tell you that stilettos are a bad idea when you need to jump, move,
If you want to see
and
Lucky
jump
these
again.
days, you have to put on a video.
And those ballerina jokes, too.
Cross steps forward, parallel to the net. Hands high in the block.
In order to keep a sense of facing front and being fast at the same time, we must cross our feet, ready to execute a final plyometric jump to improve reactivity and elevation. Anticipate the direction.
Did you girls figure out who we're playing tonight?
Who knows? Luther was so mysterious. It sounds like it's a team who has to participate in a tournament.
Yes, they have to qualify for something.
Who
knows who their trainer is? Oh no, have you seen my pins?
Now it's pins. Why does everything seem to disappear?
You left them on the bench last Monday. A game is always a game, and it's been a while since our last game.
I'm really itching to play too. By the way, can we please talk about how stupid Rudy is?
Inhale and hold. Exhale and stretch.
You haven't gotten it yet?
He's obsessed with you.
Here we are.
How could you do this to us?
Susan and Anne Mary have told Lucky about the past year. Susan has managed to escape the temptations of Vito and Nonarina's restaurant. Anne Mary ended her relationship with Julio without any drama and was launched into her fashion dream. During the next installment, it will be Patty's turn to tell us her story. Patty has moved closer to her father and has been organizing benefit events at the golf club with Anne Mary. But organizing events isn't always so easy. Fortunately, Brent, her boyfriend, has arrived from Silverstone and is there to help her blow off some steam from the volleyball season. Together, the two organize an event for disabled athletes and then depart for Mexico. It won't all be a holiday filled with beach baths, as the two will visit a pueblo. Finally, will we understand what was Lucky's betrayal? Anne Mary mentioned a game, but against whom? You'll find out in the next episode of Spike Team. 1, 2, Spike, all for fight.
Spike!